Hello, my dearest Nomel. Hope all well and the trip up to Anglesey is good. Do you get to take the teeny plane that goes from Roos? I hope so. Matt says there's no toilet on it. I think you'll have a great time. I have no idea what to write, but I'll give it a little go. See below. It's quite nice that I won't be there and you can just read this. I think you summed it up, that our project is in some way an unwieldy love letter to lemons. I really like that a lot. Oh, so this is it. Hello, my name is Laurie Jenkins. I make theatre as a performer and writer. My work is particularly interested in mixing the mythic and mundane and creating contemporary fables that always have an element of magic or mythology. I met Leah just over 7 months ago at a residency in Cardiff. I was there working on a solo performance, To London Love Me, which is about loneliness and isolation in modern cities. Whilst working on the piece, I had become obsessed with lemons as this overwhelming, excellent symbol for those bitter feelings of isolation. It ended up creating a character for the show. And, as it turns out, lemons were a pretty seductive subject matter in general. The taste, the colour, the history, its sensual nature, the endless associations, open brackets, broken cars, Renaissance painting, Japanese gay manga porn, ancient trade with the East and the rise of capitalism, being hybrids, migratory, nomadic, close brackets. What is more, they seem to be something that people had never really considered in detail. I had found what I needed for the show, but in my research, there seemed to be a lot left over. Not just the power of the image of the lemon, but this overflow of possible stories. And this was the meeting point for Leah and I to work together. When we began to take photos together, it became clear that these photos were taking on a life of their own, that they are growing with the piece, but also away from it. In this project, I get to work with movement as a performer and subject, and also with meaning, because we are using something very symbolic and evocative. Ultimately, for me, we're exploring two things: the power of the lemon as a symbol and an image, especially as something related to bitterness, weirdness, loneliness, and also how to work with Leah and her incredible eye, her brain, and her camera. It's a collaboration, but I feel that it's Leah's imagination and images which are taking the lead. This fortnight in Anglesey is the first chance to look at where that might go. Could this become a publication? What is it about? My computer screen's just frozen, so just bear with me while I read. Here we go. This fortnight in Anglesey is the first chance to look at where it might go. Could this become a publication? What is it about? Is it another kind of performance? I feel like there could be a very surprising story to come out of this, one which combines many media. You may have noticed that you can't see me there. I'm just invisible. But I'll be around. Leah knows what to do with me. I'm asking questions. Can a lemon help us express certain feelings and experiences which are usually the most intimate and the most isolating? And how can we do that with a photographer, performer, and props? Open brackets, lemony ones, ... close brackets. Question mark. I hope that's okay, my dear. Much love to you. We'll find you on Skype. Exclamation mark. Nomad.